Stop making excuses. You just don't feel like it today. You have the power to make the life that you want, but it won't happen overnight. It'll take efforts, dedication, and a willingness to take risks. But if you do not want to go for it, I hope you want to be weak. I hope you do not feel like achieving anything, because that is exactly what will happen. Nothing changes if it stays the same. Nonetheless, we expect things to change. You believe you will improve your physical fitness. You believe you will receive more money. You assume your relationship is going to get better. You believe you are going to get promoted. You anticipate receiving a raise. You believe the world will improve on its own without your involvement. However, that is not the case. Nothing will change unless you change your course of action. And you'll continue to have to battle, fight, more fight, and the majority of you won't succeed. Not because you're incapable of succeeding, but more because you believe it's better to give up now. You long enough to go down on your knee. Nobody ever says, I want to put things off, I don't want to finish it, or I don't want to advance. No, everyone aspires to realize their goals in life. However, the majority of people will never succeed, never grasp it, and never be able to give up anything, since in order to rise, one must give up something. You must discipline yourself constantly and make sacrifices. Switch up the unhealthy stuff you're consuming. Adjust the time at which you awaken. When you get out of bed, do something different. Modify the way you spend your time. That is what is required of you. Nothing will change unless you make some changes. Make adjustments and begin gradually. Wake a little bit early. It is not required to be epic. Get up and do something, even if it's not a 3-hour leg day. Would it be possible for you to schedule your day? How about you arrive at work 10 minutes early? Arrange your equipment neatly. Set up your desk or workstation and adjust the time you come to work. That is what is required of you. Are you curious about how to improve? If you want to learn how to take back control of your life, give up trying to find an easy fix. Give up seeking the simple route. Find your will and put an end to searching for someone or something to make everything better for you. Find your discipline by now. When you begin to sense a hint of weakness, your brain starts urging you to give up. You have to make the decision to take control of your brain right then and there. You must silence that feeble voice. In what you're doing today, it does not receive a vote. Nothing matters, not even your sentiments, your hurting legs, your weariness, or your sloth. You're claiming control over your thoughts. Regardless of how you feel, you are doing the task at hand. If you're telling the truth to yourself, which is that I'm not content with where I am right now, that is the actuality. Actually, I am capable of more. Actually, I could be in better shape than I am. I can actually work harder than I am doing at the moment. I can actually do more for my family. In all honesty, I'm capable of far more than I am now. You won't need to discover additional discipline if that's the actual truth, if that's what you think, and if you think that to be the truth. Your discipline will come. I don't hang out with folks who need external motivation to wake up. I wouldn't want to hang out with that person. I want to hang out with someone, regardless of the setting or the surrounding conditions. After placing it all on your back, you say, let's go. I can do that. Can you hear me? That dog has to be inside you. You must be purposeful and systematic. And everyone who is jogging beside you has to be focused and precise. Following through on your commitments, even when you're not feeling motivated to, is what discipline is all about. That is all there is for. However, the majority of individuals will fail because they will give up and leave when they don't feel any emotional connection to the task at hand. The majority of individuals were closer to what they ever imagined to completing that big project, but they never got around to finishing it because they didn't feel like it or because they were in pain. And most people give up when they are in pain because they are unsure of whether they should continue or stop. As if you won't be excited to wake up most of the time. Most days when you get up, you won't feel like doing anything. You won't be able to accomplish any of your goals, though, if you can get to the point where you do it nonetheless. To transform those sluggish behaviors into ones that I require you to do poorly every day of your life, you have to teach yourself to endure daily suffering. It's how you improve. It's how you build strength. When you're pushing yourself past your comfort zone, you accept the opposition you experience. And you're contracting if you're not challenging yourself. You are disappearing. And the reason we occasionally fast is not because we are forced to, but rather because there comes a time when you must fast in order to demonstrate to your body who is in charge. I have the upper hand. You don't have authority. You don't want to wake up. I know that. You are without choice. Get up, get up. We have a specific lifestyle in mind, though. Few are prepared to put in the effort to get it. Everyone desires it and dreams of having it. Thus, you must declare that you will be among the selected few who will really make it happen. Talking, and more talking, it's cheap, so say me. Shut up and start grind. Yes, grind. The actions you take will give the best impression. I am not here to judge or to scold you, but actually, you are right. Yes, I am here to judge you. I am here to remind you of something essential, that you have the power to change. You have the power to grow. You have the power to achieve. You have the potential to do great things, to make a difference, and to leave a lasting impact on the world. But first, you must overcome your laziness. You must shake off the shackles of inertia and take control of your life. This procrastination is your best enemy. Yes, you must defeat that piece of brown nugget. I know it's not easy. I know that laziness can be a powerful force. It is a comfortable blanket that wraps us in its warm, and you know what it whisper? It whisper. Just wait a little longer. You deserve a break. You have plenty of time. You can start tomorrow. But I am here to tell you that tomorrow never comes. The time to act is now. Yes, right now. The time to take control is now. The time to break free from the chains of laziness is now. Set clear, specific, and achievable goals. These goals should be challenging, but not impossible. They should be concrete and measurable. And they should be aligned with your values and your passions. When you have a clear goal in mind, you have a target to aim for, a beacon to guide you through the fog of inaction. You have a reason to get out of bed in the morning and a purpose to drive you forward. The most critical part is taking action, because it is where the rubber meets the road. It is where your intentions become reality. Make those tiny adjustments and those tiny routines, those bad habits, and you'll be shocked at how tiny things pile up to become significant improvements. Make small changes to your life over time to see significant changes. However, nothing else will change if you don't alter it, and if you don't alter it, then do not think about success, just live like a slave. But I do not want you to be a slave. So wake up, reset your life, reset your habits, and reset your brain.